So this video is almost part 2 of that video, even though I'm calling this a whole different video. So I highly recommend you to watch the other video. It's going to be me showing you the basically making the cake. So today we have a different brand, okay, but it's kind of the same ingredients, ingredients I should say. It's the white cake, and just to let you know that if anything's different. And yeah, so last time I believe, again, you got to go check the video. I think it was like 3 eggs. This one is asking for 4 eggs, okay. And I bought the frosting. Can you guys see it? Yeah, frosting, vanilla frosting. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to bake the cake first. I'm going to let it cool, and then I add the frosting. Because if I don't wait for the cake to cool, obviously the frosting is going to melt. I'm not sure if this frosting is going to be enough. So I came up with the idea of definitely slice it in half, you know, like a normal cake. Slice it in half, frost the middle. And then I'm going to start from the top to the bottom. So if there's no frosting left, it'll just be in the bottom of the cake. That was the idea. I'm going to bring you guys along just the frosting. Once again, just the frosting. So you guys got to go back on my videos and watch the previous video. So this is the mixture like you guys saw in the previous video. And I'm going to add it to this baking pan. Once again, this is not the ideal baking pan because it's going to have the hole in the middle, but we're going to work around it and do the best we can. Most likely, once the cake is sliced, the frosting will slip in the bottom of the hole, but we're going to work with what we have. It's inside the baking pan, as you guys can see, and I'm going to put this in the oven for 350 degrees, and I'm going to put it for 45 minutes just to eyeball it, but most likely it's going to stay the full hour just like I did last time. Guys, it was about an hour and 2 minutes. It looks like that, and as you guys can see, it has the hole. I'm going to let it cool down probably for a few hours, and then I'm going to slice it in the middle, like I said. Frost it, sandwich it, and then do the top. And I'll bring you guys along for that. Okay, it smells great. I can't imagine how it tastes. Okay, once again, I replaced water with milk. FYI, I said that on the last video, and I didn't say this earlier. 4 hours or so. And the cake has been cooling, so it's great. I want to show you something. I forgot to maybe hit the pan a little. So if you guys saw that on screen, I'm not going to get called out on that. I'm going to tell you. It's a little lopsided because I should have done this maybe on the thing, on the pan like I did last time to make it straight. So I have my ingredients here ready. Well, my ingredient, the icing. I have a spatula here, also a spoon, and a knife. So I'm going to bring you guys to the bottom so you can see what I'm going to do. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it, okay? I'm going to try my best, more or less half. Again, don't forget one side is a little higher than the other, right? This looks like about half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? So I'm going to do the best I can. You think lower? No, that looks alright.
You have to turn.
Yeah, I'll turn it around. I'll turn it around as I go. I see it. If it's off, it's off.
It's just for
It's not, I'm not trying to make it a professional.
Make sure you tell them your hands are clean.
Yeah, my hands are clean. Yeah. I know they can hear you. Yeah. Here goes my phone. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, making sure it's off. So I'm gonna grab it. I don't want to break it. Put it in the side of the plate here. So I'm gonna grab the frosting. Okay, guys, here it is. Once again, I'm using vanilla. And all I'm gonna do is spread. I don't want too much of a thickness, but you also want some layer. I'm going to start slow and thin. As you guys can see, I'm doing it thin just to wrap around first to see how it stays. And you guys see it's falling over here in the hole. That's what I was telling you, but it doesn't matter. It's, you know, it's for the house. But ideally, you would want like a square or a rectangle cake or even the circle one, but without the hole. But these, we normally use these to do our pão de ló, the Portuguese pão de ló, which is basically a pound cake. So I'm just going to go around, do the same thing as you guys see here. And then I'll probably going to add more layer so it could be thick. I'm looking probably for at least minimum half an inch or so. And but like I said, I'll show you once I spread it. So this is what I came up with, guys. It's more or less about half an inch or maybe a quarter less. Okay, I'm going to have the cake on top and then the cake. Yeah, well, the other half on top I'm going to show you. And then I'm going to add more. I want to say, it's not even inside, but I used about half or so. You guys could be the judge of it. You guys see it? I used about half. So I'm going to go ahead again and put this top on top here. I try the best I can to keep it in the same shape. Now I'm going to put the rest on top and also on the sides. Again, I told you guys, if it doesn't fill up all the sides, it's okay. That wasn't my original plan, wasn't to do that. I really want the frosting on top. Okay, but yeah, of course, on the side it would look nicer. But I'm not selling this. This is just a cake for the house. But what I could do is, I'm coming up as I go. I could just like spread it like this, as you guys can see, and also spread a little bit on the side as well. So it'd be basically I'm stretching out the frosting. Not the idealist. Maybe you want a thick frosting like the cake, like a birthday cake or a wedding cake, but it should be as delicious. But for now, I'm going to do the stretching, and I'll bring you guys along back. So for right now, this is how I'm leaving the top, and I'm going to start with the size of the cake. Okay, yeah, I did put it a little bit on top. I don't want to drop it too much to the bottom, but this is soft where I can... I hope I'm showing you guys on the camera. I know it's here. I gotta spread it. And I'm gonna go all around and I'm gonna spread it and bring all around. I could put, if you want, you could put the whole thing on top and then just spread it around to the bottom and work your way. So that's what I'm gonna do. My goal was probably to cover the line that I did with the knife. That was kind of my goal. It would be the frosting half. And now it's about 3/3 left of the frosting. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll bring you along once, once everything's done, I'll bring you guys back. That whole jar that you saw of icing, which has 16 ounces of frosting, this is what it looks like. Would I do something different? I think I would add maybe a little bit more of the filling inside, but then if I add more of the frosting inside the slice, I'm gonna have little of the frosting in the outside. Again, as you guys can see, it's not really professionally done. For that, I would definitely need more frosting. It needs more thickness to hide. You can see the let me bring it closer. You can see some of the imperfections, okay? But that's okay. Once again, this is for the house. It's for me to consume, not to sell or anything like that. But it would definitely need more frosting to hide the imperfections. And as well as more frosting inside for what I put. I feel like it needs more frosting. I went back to the box just to see the box. And yeah, it's a picture of the box. But it has a lot of frosting. Anywho, I'm going off already too much. I'll do a taste testing in after dinner. It's still, about 2.5 hours before dinner. So I'm going to put this in a cool spot. I'm going to put this probably in my bodega which is cool. I don't want to put this in the fridge. I don't want it to get hard or anything like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. And once again, as always, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to the channel. That helps the channel a lot. But like I always say, if you're just passing by, thank you so much for the view, and I'll see you on the next video.